Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today I'm going to be flipping through and then planning for next week using the brand new Mojo Jojo Plans sticker books. We have Series 4 functional boxes and Dated Neutral. These sticker books will be releasing on Friday, February 2nd at 9 a.m. Mountain, and code Elise10 will give you a discount on your order. So this is the fourth sticker book in the functional boxes series. We've seen stickers in all different sizes. I might pull out the others actually for the spread, but this is the perfect square size. So we have black boxes, usually like 4 pages, 3 pages of black boxes. Then we have red and the darker red. And then you have half and half. So you get a page and a half of each of the colors except for black. Then we have orange, the lighter orange, and half, yellow, the pale yellow, half and half, green, dark green, and both, blue, light blue, and both, purple, just my shirt, this one matches better, lavender, and both. We have a dark pink, a pale pink, and both. Then we have a dark gray, a lighter gray, and both. And then we have dark brown, more of a tan brown, and both. So it's a simple sticker book. It's a simple, quick flip through of it, but that is series 4 in the functional boxes set. Next, well, not set, they don't come in a set. It's a series. They're individual. Next up, we have Dated Neutral. So for everyone who loves the Dated stickers, this is the neutral version. So you have the first up are the days of the week. You have the full ones and then the halves. And then the stacked ones in, let's talk about the colors. We have a black, a gray, a tan, a dark brown, and a light brown. So 5 colors. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I don't know how easy it is to see the color difference between like these and these on camera, but this is a dark brown. This is black. So if you just want neutral dates, this is the sticker book. Then you have more stacked, the 31, 2024. And then you have the 5 colors here. Then you have some larger months. These are all going to be on paper. And then you have smaller months, but again, in all the different colors that come along with this. And the nice big numbers here. And then you have little itty bitty numbers. These are great for a monthly spread. Then we have holidays, so very big variety of holidays between Juneteenth, Pride Month, Dia de los Muertos. You also have birthday down here, a bunch of birthday stickers. And then you have the next font. These are the same fonts that we saw in the Dated sticker books. So this one is more of a script, but the same setup where you have the full days and the stacked ones. Then you have the dates, the months, some of them shorter. So lots of use of the sticker book page in here. The months, and then you have the larger kind of scripty letters, and then the tiny ones, which are great for a monthly. You can also use these on your dividers if you wanted, if your planner is undated. And then the same holidays. Then we have the next set. These are fun because they have like a little bit of a like a line to the left of each letter, so it adds a little dimension, and it's going to be the same setup. Nice and neutral. So for everyone who likes neutral colors and neutral tones in their planner, this is definitely a must-have. Here you go. You can see the style a little bit better here when it's larger. Then you have the tiny ones, the holidays, and that is neutral Dated. Let's do some planning. All right, so I said we were going to be planning for next week. We are in my dashboard planner. I also mentioned recently that one of the things I would like to start to do when sharing or when doing my weekly plans with you is showing you a little bit of what a previous week looked like. So this one was a little bit empty. Then we have this one. Today I'm filming this on the 29th, so the week ended yesterday. And this gives you a really good example of how I use, excuse me, need some water, how I use my dashboard planner. It's really busy. I need all the functional space. So that kind of, yeah, I think that this shows it really well. So let's switch over to what I need for next week. Okay, I'm gonna be trying something a little bit different. I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna do it. So if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen that I wallpapered a wall in my office over the weekend. And I have some of that wallpaper here, just like a little bit of an extra roll. And I thought it might be really cool to use this in my planner. This is peel and stick wallpaper. So it's a sticker, essentially. It's just a really big sticker. And I thought I had, oh, I did have a smaller piece. I just didn't get it when I got up. But I think it might be fun to play around with this a little bit in the planner. I think I need to go a little bit shorter here. The background isn't perfectly white. I got this on Amazon, and it's one wall in my office. It's an accent wall, and I'm just obsessed with it. I think that it looks so pretty. It's making my office look what I wanted, which is more of an office and less of like a craft room or planner warehouse, which is how I've been feeling about my office lately. And it's just kind of been making me a little bonkers. Okay. Oop. Well, that didn't work. Okay, let's try that a different way. This is like heavy duty sticker, since this is not necessarily meant for a planner. I have to get this down a little bit differently. It was interesting because obviously it's meant to be peeled up, being peel and stick, but I wasn't sure how it would peel up in a planner. And now we can see it's actually peeling nicely without ripping the page. Okay, so let's pull this up, but it is a heavy duty sticker. And then I'm just going to cut the other side here. If you can see that this side of the page is looking empty, that's because today's Monday. It's not all filled out yet. It's not finished. Okay, that looks cool. Now, I should really grab the smaller piece, although now that I'm sitting here with this, I may as well kind of continue with it, right? So I also really liked that this wallpaper has the grid on the back. It made it really easy to cut evenly, since we know that I can't usually cut evenly, but it's making a little bit of a mess on my office, or on my desk. Okay, now I want to cut a corner like over here. This one time we're gonna have to go a little bit smaller at the top, but can go wider down the bottom. Because again, I need as much functional space here as possible. So my idea is like coming in like this, and then I'm kind of just looking at the page down here to sort of measure how much of this I need. Give it a little bit extra. Okay, wallpaper to the side. I was actually ready to toss this and throw it out, and then I was like, I think that I might like to see how this looks in my planner. Trying to get it right at the edge so I don't have to cut that much. My planner has never matched my my room before, so I'm kind of excited. to see how this ends up. It's definitely a little bit thick on the other side, but I don't think it'll impact any of like my writing like that. But this looks cool. Okay, I'm excited. All right, so boxes, function, actual planning, not just wallpapering. I don't know if I'll use any more of the wallpaper, we'll see. But I'm gonna cover these up because you know I like to make them my own. And then I do wanna pull out Functional Boxes Series 1 because I wanted to go for this like brownish color. And then we're not quite gonna have the right green here. Maybe the dark green would work. These are gonna have the same colors. I think the dark green, it's not gonna be perfect, but it might be a nice accent. Or my other option is to go full on brown. Maybe we'll do that. We'll go full dark brown with it. So these are really the ones that I wanna use. I take this, and this is where I kind of change these headers to make them my own, as you saw in the previous week. Not the current week, but you know what I mean. All right. Cute. And then we'll do one more over at the top of here. I'm just wondering if there's something else I should be bringing in with it. Like wondering if I want to do washi, but I'm not entirely sure that I want to add more pattern. I think I just want to leave this pretty blank because I'm doing something different enough with the wallpapering. Okay, we have that function set up. Now let's go to series 4 of functional boxes. I need to look at my planner and see what's actually happening next week in the wild world of planning. There are 2 things as of now that I'll need to put down. One is a Patreon Zoom. Actually, maybe we'll do series, let's see. Oh no, I want to use the new series 4. But I was thinking maybe for this, we'll go for series 2. And this way I know what I'm going to do with the other one. So on Tuesday, I have a Patreon Zoom call. This is our first call of the month, which is when we talk about budgeting. And then on Friday, there is, let's shift over a little bit, a hell of a plan release. Okay, so this is series 2. Series 4 is where I'm going to put down some goals for the week, or like top 3 plan with Elise priorities for the week, I think is kind of how I'm going to map them out. So we're going to do 1, 2, and let's bring in one more of the brown stickers, the darker brown, and 3. I should have centered that more, right? I don't usually go this neutral in my spread, but this wallpaper inspired me. And it's perfect. I was actually thinking, do I want to do it in this planner or do I want to do it in my regular weekly planner? But it's actually kind of perfect to do in this planner because this is the planner that maps out everything that happens in this office. So it works. Okay, now let's go to date it and decide which ones we want to use. I'm thinking maybe jump to like the scripty ones, maybe, to add a little bit of pizzazz. Let's see. I'd probably want to do the darker brown. I think that's what we'll do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday are down here. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. These being on paper makes them so easy to cover up what's underneath them, and you don't have to worry about like using correction tape. Okay, now let's also use these to pop these in, and you can kind of see how the neutral dates are working together. 6, 7, and I might need to cover up a little bit there, but I just wanted to, before I covered everything, I wanted to see how these would work on their own. 9, 10, and 11. Cute, and that just looks like the only little spot that needs to be covered. Perfect. Okay, final step is adding even more functionality. So let's test something here. I have a dot marker. This is an off-brand from Amazon. I think it's probably the closest color dot marker that I have. So we're just gonna go, nervous. I feel like it's gonna be too brown, but we're just gonna do it. Oh, it's so dark. We're going tiny. Barely any pressure. And then I'll show you what the other side looks like. I'm not typically concerned about too much ghosting through because I'm just going to be writing on the other side too. It's not one of those things that like really gets to me with my planner, but we are going tiny on purpose because I know this is a dark color and there's going to be some on the other side. You can see some of it here and here, a tiny bit of it over here, but realistically, these will either be covered up with stickers next week or I'll be writing and I won't even notice that it's there. So let's move this to the side. I'm kind of thinking that I want a little bit more. This is always what I go through. I know every single week that I want a little bit more, but I just don't know where to put it. I'm concerned that if I did like another corner here, it might look too cut off, but maybe we can try just like a little bit of this. Whoops. Just like pulling this apart. I don't want it to be that much. I was actually thinking not even that way, this way, but I didn't think about how the page would go. Okay, let's use scissors and do this the smart way. Smart way for me. This is probably still not the best way to do it, but we're gonna pretend. I want the brown in there because I like that accent. So what I'm kind of thinking, let's cut this, is just doing like a smaller little bit right there. I think that works. Unless we do it right over here. No, but then I lose so much of the functionality. I just can't. I need the space. I really need the space. So we'll put this right here where I thought I should put it. Okay. Now, all I need to do is punch this. And of course, my punch is not where it's supposed to be. But we'll do that now. And I mean, I knew this would punch really easily through because this is basically just a thick sticker. And then we've got a little bit here to trim off. Okay, this is a cool spread. I'm really happy with it. I like seeing the wallpaper pattern in here. And obviously you don't have to do this with wallpaper. You can do it with scrapbook paper. You can do it with construction paper, any kind of paper or sticker that you have. I think that this would be really fun. So that's a wrap. Again, date it. Neutral and Series 4 functional boxes will release on Friday morning at 9 a.m. Mountain. Code Elise10 will give you a discount. If you like this wallpaper, I'll also add a link to it in the description of the video. It's really pretty. It was really easy to work with. It has a nice texture to it. It feels like wallpaper as opposed to my foyer wallpaper, which just feels like a sticker. This actually has some nice texture. So I think that's all. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.